Hello, streaming to you live. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Saturday, April 18th, 2026, and it's day number 369. Wearing the incredible X39. And it's 154 days until my 50th birthday. And I'm counting the days down because I think it's kind of just fun. And today I want to talk about faster recovery from exercise, and then I will do a 10-minute HIIT with a fitness stress test. And why do I want to talk about faster recovery from exercise? Well, yesterday for Feel It Friday, I did the card workout. And when I look at the stats here, you can see the order of the cards of which I flipped, and overall I was faster yesterday compared to the previous 2 weeks, I think. So when I look at April 10th, and of course it's not loading here. What's going on? There we go. My total time was 20 minutes. Right here you see, and 9 seconds, whereas yesterday total time was 17 minutes and 49 seconds, so significantly faster. And I attribute the change or the improvement yesterday from just the choices that I made in food the day before. So back on April 3rd here, you can see I time stamped it. Total time was 18:13. So So I had 2 weeks of slow, or 1 week there, slow. Why is it taking its time here to load up? This is frustrating. April 3rd. I don't know what's going on here. March 27th, 1842. March 20th was 1803. March 13th, 1740. So yesterday's time, 1749, was not bad. I think I did trip at one point for the first time during the actual card workout. And, little things like that, they add up, right? So it's can be... I would say it would affect your total time, as it did, excuse me, for me. That being said, though, it felt good yesterday. And to be able to continuously do this workout here every Friday goes to show you that my body is recovering faster from the exercise that I'm putting it throughout the week. And yesterday's workout or conditioning workout it's not easy. It's tough. And I wake up this morning, I felt very good. Another day and ready to do the 10-minute HIIT and the fitness stress test. So when I talk about all the things that I'm doing on a regular basis, the pinch of salt in the morning. I did that again today. And what can I say? My calf muscles don't cramp when I'm doing the exercises here. And you can watch each and every single day, and you'll know that I don't show any signs of discomfort for the amount of skipping that I do. There's a lot of people that go and run every single day, and they develop chronic injuries, or injuries from the chronic repetition of running, and whether it's shin splints and all this kind of other stuff. And I'm not experiencing that with all the skipping that I'm doing. And there's a lot of steps. I'm not skipping slow. I'm skipping fast. So it just strengthens the fact that I'm reaping the benefits from the use of the X39 to trigger that healing process in my body, and it's showing consistently for me, and I feel it. And by demonstrating this to you each and every single day, it has to validate that what is said about this actually does work. And it's simple. This is the back of the neck is an acupuncture point. Very well known in Eastern medicine that it's there. And if you go visit an acupuncturist, they'll tell you the same thing. And I don't have to go anywhere. I just wake up in the morning and I put these on. So the X39 and the X49. The X49, I am wearing it here on the wrist. You can put it anywhere on the body, either the X39 or the X49. There's no restriction where you can put it. If you have pain points, put the X39 right on the pain point. You can do that. And feel its power. But you also have to remember that in order for the healing attributes to really take effect, you need to have those 3 aminos, which I talk here. And that is glycine, histidine, and lysine. And those come from the foods that you eat. Now, if you want to reap the benefits of the X49, you need 3 aminos as well, but different ones. You need alanine, histidine, and lysine. So that's the only difference between the GHK and the AHK, is the glycine or alanine. And I'll tell you, I felt the difference yesterday because of the food that I chose to eat the day before, which was higher in lysine and histidine, which for me was kind of an interesting thing because I felt the difference yesterday. But also, when I looked at the a third amino, which is within oats, one of them is glutamic acid, which is very important for the development of the glutathione in the body. And glutathione is the master antioxidant. So it just kind of strengthens my result from yesterday because I felt better. And I wear this when I go to sleep. This is the YH Renew, so it's also a patch as well, as you see here, the YH Renew. Okay, and that activates the antioxidant properties, and which makes sense because oatmeal is known to be, it draws things out of the body. Well, and it has to do with the glutamic acid. And when it combines with cysteine and glycine, then that's when it becomes powerful. So it's a learning process for me, learning all these things. And it just, when I experience the feelings I do, it just validates that, yeah, okay, now I'm really noticing the connections between the different patches, for one, and how I'm feeling on a day-to-day basis. So, with that being said, I'm going to get on with doing the 10-minute HIIT, and I'm going to start with turning on the heart rate monitor and the metronome. Oh, which rope am I going to use? I'm going to use the ropemaster to begin with here. This is the Buddy Lee ropemaster. And turn that on while I remember. So the high intensity portion of this workout, I'm going to put it at 165. That way I can feel the blood flowing and just kind of warm up, get used to the tempo, especially for the fitness stress test, which I'll be doing at 224. Lovely sound. Oh, later, you always comes up. Right, so you ready to join in? Let's do this high intensity 10-minute workout. So when the number on the screen, the timer, so you see 20, 21, when that section of the screen turns green, that's when I'm going to match the pace of 165. There we go. The sun is shining today, so there's a lot of light that's coming in through the window behind me. Feeling good today. Slept good. good today. So for this next round here, I'm going to try switching in between running step and just basic bounce. One thing I found myself doing was that I wasn't jumping high enough, and because of it, I was tripping on the rope. I'm going to try to fix that this next one. This next one, I'm going to do double unders. See if I can kind of match the pace. Now I got to pulse up a little bit. Really? All right. So for the fitness stress testing, I will use the black rope that I've been using for the longest of time. I will start with that rope. You can see my heart rate has really recovered nicely. So for the fitness stress test, I'm going to increase the tempo to 224. And this is a tempo that I have been trying to test my ability to reach those 250 skips in 67 seconds. So I got really close the first time I tried this tempo. I was in the 90, what was it here? I'll show you. The fitness stress test. This is the log that I have. And it was back on here March 14th. So at 224, I got 97% success rate on that particular day. And that was the very first attempt that you see on the screen here. So I know that I'm really close to doing it. So the previous attempts, I was really close as well, 94 percentile. So I know that I still got it in the tank to get it. So here's that rope. You can see there's the kink. And that's the equipment that I've been using for the longest time. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to start. I'm not going to kind of wait too long for myself to get too relaxed. And I can feel the weight of the rope is definitely heavier than the ropemaster. So this one will the discomfort will come on faster. So I said, oh yeah, kind of hold my hands like this. I think that's the position that's most kind of comfortable. So with that, let's begin. So I don't know where it was, but that was a good attempt, I think. I felt moderately comfortable, and I say that loosely, largely because of how the discomfort comes on, especially in the latter parts. One of the things I tried to do is make sure that I just focus on my breathing and make sure that I'm trying to stay as relaxed as possible. The first 30 seconds for me feels very, very comfortable. Just gonna stop this for now. But around the 45-second mark, that's when things really start to kind of creep up. Especially the feeling of losing that control. Because for me, that's a sign of the pain that's increasing, and I'm probably I know I'm probably over at the maximum level of my anaerobic ability, and at that point there's only so long I can only sustain that anaerobic really high level for so long, especially with the hands. The forearms, I start to feel it, where I'm losing that that connection, and a lot of it is because of the fatigue that's coming on, and it ramps up pretty. It's a gradual increase, and basically it got to the point where I could start to feel it everywhere. And that's when I said, okay, that's it. So the next attempt is going to be with the beaded rope. This is a lighter one, and I've been doing this now for a number of weeks. So basically, I would say this is kind of like decreasing the difficulty, largely because of the weight and the it feels different when you use the different weights. Oh yeah, I can tell already. Like, this rope is I don't know if it's half the weight of the black rope. Between 3/4 and half the weight. And because of that, I can feel the difference in just the energy required to spin the rope. So let's give it a shot. My heart rate is settled now. Tripped. Why did I trip? No, I want to be able to feel it a little bit. So what I'm doing is adjusting the rope, the length in my hands by moving the position of my hands within the handle itself. And because of that, I can feel a difference in the tension of the rope. I'm going to try one more time here, just to see. Yeah, I'm going to hold it here at the very end. We'll see how it goes. All right. Why am I tripping? You. So here I'm kind of holding the handle this way. So a little bit, just one, kind of the first rib, holding it there. I'm going to try it there this time. All right, one more attempt. We'll see how this goes, this handle position. Um, that test was I think it was a good attempt. I don't know. Certainly holding the handles at that position felt better. So next week I'll try to make sure I leave myself some notes to repeat that. Now I'm going to try this once more, but this time with the ropemaster. One thing today I can tell is the activation of the X49. I can sense it. So, and for me that activation comes by way of the sense that I have, and it comes through my smell, believe it or not. So it's kind of like, you know if something smells or not. But also the other sense is when you know something is hot and cold, when you touch it, you know the difference when it's hot and cold. And that is the same kind of confirmation that I have with the activation of the X49, because the furnace is not turning on. There's no other air that's here outside of what's in the house. There would be a little bit of air that come from outside there, but that's a slow amount, you know. Plus the temperature outside is cold, so that air is going to be more on the ground as opposed to up. So now I'm going to try the ropemaster. My heart rate has recovered. Let's give it a shot. Tripped again. So overall, I think pretty good. One thing I should probably try is doing the bar hang. Time is it? 11. Or maybe I'll pass on that today. Just wait till my heart rate comes down. That way you know what you see on screen is what I'm actually recording. There's no AI here. None of that stuff. So, all right. So today's date stamp. April 18th, 2026. Starting time was at 10:32 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Maximum heart rate I hit today was 158. You can see there. And I did not hit the heart rate zone of 163, obviously. So majority of the time was here. And then obviously recovering, it drops right down. So let's have a closer look at the performance of the first. Okay. So I can see here I held 130-ish, kind of 120, 130-ish, 135 for quite some time, and then branched there. Obviously the maximum heart rate I don't think it hit. No, it didn't hit in the 10-minute hit, even though I was skipping at a fairly aggressive pace, but you can tell the difference when I did the first stress test. That's when my heart rate really peaked. And then here, okay, the three peaks here. The first test was with this was the second test with the beaded rope. So the first attempt, and then the second, and then the third. So obviously, you could see I was getting close to matching what I did, I think, in the first stress test. And then similar outcome for the third with the ropemaster. So it's a good attempt today. I'm pretty satisfied with my effort. And tomorrow I'm going to take a day off. And I will be back on Monday. So if you're tuning in, show some support, please. I'd appreciate that. And we'll see you on Monday. Sleep well, eat well, power your body, power your DNA with the best. Make sure it's all the pieces together that need to come together to strengthen it. And when you do that, then you can unlock your bioenergy. So, see you on Monday. Have a good day.